Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing on the October 26th readings in Courage to Change and a Little Time for Myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. We'll begin with a little time for myself. October 26th, I'll just take a moment to look it over. The question of the day is, what can I take today and what can I leave? And as you might expect, the passage is about the slogan, take what you like and leave the rest. And it's 2 paragraphs, and the first paragraph talks about how comforting that slogan can be in so many different applications. The second paragraph talks about applying it on a daily basis. You can always find something that you like in a situation and then leave the part that is not so positive. So one of the examples was being cut off. You can be grateful that you weren't injured and you don't have to take it personally. And that's pretty much, there was a work example too, but that's pretty much it. It's take something as a learning experience, but don't take it as there's something wrong with me. Today's reminder is about take what you like and leave the rest. So we focus on things that aid our recovery and not on the rest. And the quote is from Detachment. And it talks about not suffering because of things that other people do. So then the question again is, what can I take today and what can I leave? What can I take? I know I talk about this a lot, but I did spend quite a bit of time there today, so I will take that. I had a lot of very positive interactions with customers at the thrift shop today, and I will leave that there is ongoing tension between volunteers because I don't need to be part of that. Yeah, I think that's good for me. What about you? What can you take today and what can you leave? Love this book. All right, onward. Courage to change. I'm just trying to get to the right page. My fingers aren't. There we go. They did it. I'm going to take a moment to look it over. All right, so yeah, most of these passages are 2 paragraphs, I'm realizing. So it's talking about uh, other people's criticism affecting our identity and how it is a form of abuse. And a lot of times, what is being said is untrue, which was a huge realization for me personally. I will maybe go back to that after. But the second paragraph talks about how some people, after they suffer from abuse, they actually become abusers. But the truth is that it doesn't lead to any kind of recovery. It doesn't lead to any benefit at all. So then onward to today's reminder, it's talking about acting rather than reacting, and how we can pause and decide how we really want to interact with other people so that we can feel good about ourselves, and that we never want to behave in a way that makes us feel worse. And it says when we do things, when we react in a way that makes us feel good, it becomes easier for us not to take things personally. So, as I was saying, when I was being talked to harshly as I was growing up, or even by my ex-husband when I was an adult, I part of me knew that it wasn't true, but then again, when you hear the same thing over and over and over and over, I did start to wonder if maybe I was in denial and that these people were right. But over time, I realized that absolutely was not the case. I mean, not that they didn't make any points, but the way they did it was completely unacceptable. Like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm saying that the way that they communicated was 100% unacceptable. And I do feel like it's really important for me not to make the situation worse by behaving in a way that makes me feel bad. It always makes me feel better when I act with love and compassion. That doesn't mean accepting unacceptable behavior. It could mean setting a very firm boundary, but I don't have to do it mean. I can say what I mean, but I don't have to say it mean. That's another awesome Al-Anon slogan. Say what you mean, but don't say it mean. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's been very, very helpful for me. So that's courage to change. So we'll close out with the serenity prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.